Hello everybody, this is ElOhTeeBee.
And the ever-exhausted ShadeShine, seeing a faceless void man.
And we're bringing you a Dota 2 Captain's Mode cast. I am so glad to have ShadeShine back. Yesterday's cast was so long.
That's what you get for going without me, but I gotta work on them weekends.
So you do. This is a Captain's Mode game, of course, between Veritas.Invictus and some dire team.
5 seconds.
I'm kind of rooting for the Dire already because I feel like Latin's overused.
Yeah, that's something that I really gotta agree with you there. Glad to see the Faceless Void Man. The Skywrath ban is a little bit confusing though, with Void already out of the pool.
My only thought on it is that they're trying to ban really strong casters, but to what end? There's a lot of strong casters in the game. Maybe they don't want silences? Because Skywrath's got one of the best silences in the game for what he can do with it.
I guess that could be true. Maybe the Dire are looking to field a Weaver.
Here, I was just thinking they were trying to do really strong team fights like Death Prophet, Tidehunter, maybe Rubik if they could steal some good spells. But I don't know. I'm not really... I actually don't understand any of their bans except maybe the Faceless. Banning the Lycan kind of makes sense when you don't have the first pick. But they banned him despite having the first pick. Guess they don't want him.
So it seems, and you definitely don't want to give Lycan to a Dire team. We saw what happened when you do that.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting used to Lycan being strong, because when I started playing Lycan, people laughed at me for playing Lycan.
Reserve time.
They said unkind things.
And now people laugh at you for liking Crystal Maiden so much.
Don't remind me.
Ooh, and Wind Ranger.
It's Windrunner, damn you.
It's Mirana, but worse.
They're different heroes, damn it.
Dire's pick.
Bristleback, first pick up from Veritas.Invictus. Bit weird to see him going this early.
I kind of... Oh, go ahead.
I mean, he's definitely a good hero, but I don't think he's first pick quality.
I actually like to see him first, because where can you use Bristleback?
Dire's pick.
Oh, I admit that he's a versatile hero. He's not the greatest hero. His versatility means that you can safely pick him up a little bit later, too.
Yes, but you pick him first, and what have you told the enemy about your plans?
Well, not that much. But you've also let your enemy get a free pick on Razor and, I don't know, maybe Doom?
Yes, but now Veritas can better counter them later. And they don't have to worry about where Bristleback's going, because I'm pretty sure you can throw him in any lane. Mid being the worst, of course, but...
Veritas picking up that Dazzle is their next pick.
And then they banned Timbersaw, because people were picking Timbersaw.
Dazzle and Bristleback are pretty good in combination, but I'm still not sure that Dazzle's worth picking up so early. He's not super high priority, so you can safely let him slip onto the next phase. Maybe Veritas just really likes their Dazzle, though.
That I do have to agree with you on. It's not like Bristleback, where it's literally, you can put him anywhere, you've secured your carry maybe, you've secured your offlaner maybe. Dazzle pretty much only goes in one spot.
I did tell it to start recording, right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Good, good.
I may be a moron, but I'm not a moron today.
I'm sad to see the Wraith King ban, even though he's really Skeleton King.
I'm not sad to see the Wraith King ban, because damn is he boring to watch.
Well, maybe if they went Refresher Wraith King, it would be okay.
You know they wouldn't do that.
Dire's ban. Dire's pick.
Sand King banned out.
I don't really understand.
That makes me sad. I really like watching a good
Radiant's pick.
I don't really like Sand King. I don't really like watching Sand King games, because I feel like I see one of two things. One, he gets shut down ridiculously well, or he's bad at the game and he shuts himself down before the enemy team even gets to that. Or he does so well that the rest of the game doesn't even matter. I might as well just kept my camera on Sand King the whole game.
You say that like watching Sand King for an entire game would be cool as hell. He has the best skill set.
Yeah, I got supported by a
5
Sand King the other day who
seconds.
thought Caustic Finale is a skill you take while in lane. It wasn't a good day.
Reserve time.
Have you tried getting good?
I've tried having my last hit stolen as a position 1.
Have you tried getting good?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what pretty much the equivalent of 2 college educations gets you in Dota casting.
Haha, implying I went to college.
He's studied enough he could pass college if he could afford to go.
Okay, that might be true, I guess.
Especially if you go to a college like mine, there are people who slept through it, practically.
Veritas taking their time with this next pick.
I don't like to see this much reserve time going by early, and I do like seeing Silencer, even though... Actually, that's a really good pickup given the bans on the enemy team has made. The Skywrath and the Wraith King, except... Well, actually, no, the Embers are better. They don't really like... The Dire doesn't really seem to like disables. And Silencer is pretty much a big middle finger to Tidehunter and Shadow Shaman.
Yep, he says no initiation for you.
10
I
You have to have
seconds
pretty
to
quick
go.
reflexes to stop a Tidehunter from initiating.
5 seconds.
But if you do, the results are priceless. Blank. Silence?
Reserve time.
That said, it will be a pretty effective way to make sure that the Dire can't even think about picking up the Bristleback. Or not the Bristleback, the Brewmaster.
Also, the Shadow Shaman desperately relies on being able to cast all of his spells. If he gets cut off before he can cast 2 of them, he might only get the wards down and just get beat up.
Wards, chicken someone, die. Not really the most effective thing you want to do in Shadow Shaman, though. Really, I guess the team fight isn't that bad if you do manage to get your wards off.
Yeah, but you really want to get that. You really want to get the chicken down on the Bristleback, or maybe even the snare if you're feeling saucy. Because at this point in time, Bristleback's the one they got to shut down. If they don't shut down Bristleback, he'll just win by farming. Razor might be able to oppose him, but Bristleback can throw a lot of pain.
It'll be interesting to see how they decide to lane this Silencer. He is typically played as a support nowadays, but I have seen him go mid or even played as a safe lane carry. And
Radiance pick.
I don't like seeing... The Luna pickup's nice.
something I'm noting from Veritas so far is that they don't really have a lot of hard lockdown. Poison Touch is on a pretty long delay, and Bristleback and Silencer don't have any proper stuns. And Silencer's Global Silence is on a pretty big cooldown.
Their only stun is really the mini stun from
10
Shadow Poison, though the slowdown on that is beautifully efficient.
5
So
seconds.
right now it just feels like they don't have all that much to stop Razor from chasing someone and sapping all their attack
Reserve
damage.
time.
Luna, another very good chaser and someone that they can't do that much about.
Well, thankfully, Luna's a lot more fragile than Razor.
Yeah, this is true.
And
Oh,
Razor,
there's the lockdown they need.
Dyer's ban.
well,
It also confirms that this will not be a support Silencer unless they're playing Dazzle as Court for some reason.
it doesn't confirm anything yet because they could pick a carry and send Silencer mid.
Well, I just said that it confirms that Silencer won't be support.
Oh, I thought you said. Never mind. I thought you. Yeah.
Well, maybe I did. I'm pretty forgetful. Slark banned out.
I don't get that one. I don't really
10
see. I don't really see the
seconds to
Radiant
go.
picking up a.
I don't know. He could be pretty good
5
in this sort of lineup.
seconds.
I don't think he really has enough damage to seal the deal against a lot of the
Reserve
Radiant
time.
before the lockdown starts. I mean, the Dire
10
before a lot of the lockdown
seconds
starts
to
coming
go.
out. Maybe that's just me, though.
5 seconds.
I don't know. Shadow Shaman and Luna are both on the fragile side.
Yeah, but
Dyer's
Shadow Shaman will just turn him off with one of his 2 spells.
Not if he presses R. In fact, a well-timed Dark Pact would also counter Shadow Shaman pretty hard.
He has to have both, or Shadow Shaman can just wait. And time that Dark Pact wrong, and you're a chicken.
Well, yeah, but that's something that's always true
10
with Slark.
seconds to go.
It's exceptionally
5
true here, though.
seconds.
But I'm glad we don't have to see that, because Slark's kind of boring for me. I don't really like a hero that gets,
Reserve
like,
time.
He pretty much gets 3 get out of dead free cards for no reason.
Could be worse.
Oh wait, no, it couldn't.
Could be Morphling.
Eh.
Though to be fair, really late game Morphling is hilarious to watch. Just shotgun someone and teleport out. Silly.
At least late game Morphling's dynamic. I didn't expect the Ogre Magi pickup, but I'm not
Neither
against
did I.
They officially have enough stun for pretty much the entire Dire team. Radiant team. I know it's not how it's supposed to be, but I like to think I think Radiant should be on top and Dire should be on bottom.
Yeah, that's something that I agree with. Could make support farming priority a little awkward. Do you give farm to the Shadow Shaman so he can get his eggs sooner, or do you give it to Ogre Magi so he can get his eggs sooner?
Seconds.
And where's Tidehunter gonna go? Is he the offlaner?
Yeah, Tidehunter is usually played as an offlaner nowadays. It's really hard to kill him. He's tanky as hell.
And now assuming their luck's good, Veritas has plenty of lockdown. Unfortunately, he is not a Chaos Knight bot, so he will not be throwing 4-second stuns at level 1. These are facts. And the last Dire person is not picking. Apparently they are angry that they have to be Luna. I don't know why you would be angry. Luna is one of the best heroes in the game. These are facts.
Maybe he doesn't have any good Luna cosmetics.
I'm sorry. You say he wouldn't buy he wouldn't even buy a 10-cent cosmetic for the best hero in the game. I think you're insulting him by saying that he's that foolish.
Wish
Anyway,
I had a Lucenter. Anyway, let's get right into it.
Clock holes!
Playing for Veritas.Invictus, I think that means truly unconquerable or something like that. We've got Scavrosis on the Silencer, we've got Slayer playing the Chaos Knight, we've got Atari the Real Deal playing the Dazzle, we've got Nigo on the Lion, and we've got Silence on the Bristleback. And
on our stun-heavy and not that friendly neighborhood Dire, we have JHUNIOR on the Luna.
Junior.
Mm-hmm. Lick Smile on the Razor. PJ No on the Shadow Shaman. Warden? I don't know what he's going for there. It's WRD14N1 on the Ogre Magi. And then Kadabra27 on the Tidehunter. Looks like Bristleback's gonna start hitting Shadow Shaman top. Get some aggression early, but oh no, he's just trying to block the camp. Good job.
Blocking the camp and dealing a little damage. Might want to pay for that with his life though. There's a lot of support coming in. This could be our first blood.
Oh yeah, before 0 seconds. Come on. Come on, before 0 seconds.
That's a first blood.
Yes.
Luna making the mistake of taking Lucid Beam at level 1, but nonetheless, they do still get first blood before the horn.
It is a mistake, but in a tri-lane, she wouldn't have to really worry about the consequences.
Bristleback not even able to block the creep camp due to that, or able to block the creep spawn due to that untimely death.
He did get a ward down. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but that badly placed sentry ward means that they can't actually deward the full camp. Don't know what the hell they were thinking putting it there.
Oh, no, I don't have a clue. I was gonna say smoke, but then I remembered smoke at a radius because it'd be kind of stupid without one.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's going to be Silencer mid against Razor. My gut tells me that that's a matchup that the Razor wins pretty handily, but I'm not 100% sure.
Razor's enjoying it already. He's already up to 80 attack damage.
Yeah, Silencer can't really do much about the static link.
Also, he took the wrong skill first. He didn't take Curse of the Silent. He can't really make Razor hate his life. Because you can get Razor to spend all of his mana by spamming Curse of the Silent at him.
Yeah, but the static link is really cheap anyway, so it's not like you'll take that long to get it back.
Well, you're not trying to do that. You want to make sure he can't plasma field you after he's static linked you, and plus you want to hurt him.
Oh!
Really? They traded? This is a good game. think this is going to be a good game, Lumbee.
Very possible. Both of them taking a little bit too much creep damage there.
Bristleback dies before the horn, and these two are dying before 2 minutes. We're doing good.
Bristleback now able to get a little bit of safe arm under his own tower. Proceeds to miss every last hit. Okay,
Oh, I got that last one.
Good job, Bristle. Good job.
And he managed to get to level 3 without dying again.
Tidehunter, meanwhile, getting completely shut down, has yet to get a single experience point.
Silencer, oh, if he had just been a couple more seconds closer to the cooldown. Plasma field, here it comes. But he's not going to get close enough. Razor, just not good at sealing the deal. Oh, if he's using a clarity, you should curse the silent him. Come on, man. There you go. That's using that spell that's really easy to spam. Now he can't plasma field you again for a while.
Yeah, but Silencer's looking awfully low on
Radiant's
health at the
bottom
moment.
tower is under siege.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Razor's about to find a DD. Might be able to turn this into a kill.
I don't think he's... if it was a bottle, I would say so, but I don't think he's going to seal the deal, especially since he's not even... Nope, he's not even going to try.
So, excuse me, still at least it denies the rune to Silencer.
Yes, Silencer with his bottle really needed that rune.
Tidehunter's still at 0-0, but he has at least managed to get a handful of experience points. Not many, since he's still level 1. He is really afraid of this Dazzle.
And who wouldn't be? Dazzle is purple, and he wears weird makeup that reminds me vaguely of Kefka from Final Fantasy VI.
I see it now. I'm not going to be able to unsee that. Thank you.
There's a reason the Dazzle scares me, even though I think he's a very nice guy. Looks like Silencer's about to get beat mid if Razor just catch... Oh, Razor's going to back off.
Meanwhile, Bristleback up in the top lane is actually doing pretty well for himself. He's got 7 last hits, he's reached level 4, he's about to get level 5.
That's the good thing about Razor in off lane. If he doesn't get focused down like he did earlier, what do you do about him? He's not coming out to get ganked. He's been being careful about his creeps.
And he's still been getting plenty of experience. That's pretty much what you want your offlaner to do.
Unlike Tidehunter, who is still level 1.
Ace for Razor.
Here comes the pain. He doesn't have Plasma Field, though, so he also doesn't have a bottle. Why?
Yeah, I don't think he can actually get the kills simply because he blows his static link, then he gets last worded, and his attacks turn off.
More importantly, he doesn't have Plasma Field before the last word happens. It's just all kinds of bad.
Meanwhile, someone died and I missed it. At least I think someone died.
They probably weren't that important.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tidehunter got killed.
Yep.
This looks like a bad
Playing
game.
super cautiously, but apparently not playing super cautiously enough. He is not getting crap. He's not even getting stacks off on this ancient camp. He's only got 1 stack so far. He really needs to stack that up more so that he can catch up a little later on.
Radiant's top tower is
On
the bright side,
to back off, looking rather low.
On the bright side, Luna's getting her farm, and she's probably going to get a tower soon. In fact, that seems to be her plan, because she doesn't notice that her Ring of Aquila is set to the on position. And then she Lucent beams a creep. I'm not really...
She'll have that mana back soon enough.
I'm not liking this, Slumbee. Using Lucent Beam on a creep may be a sign that she's mad with power. I've been there before. It's not a good place to be.
She's got some pretty good cosmetics.
Silencer has his ult.
I mean, it looks like there's going to be a fight at mid.
A fight that he's going to lose. Oh, here comes the team.
Yep, Lion's there to help, but the Shadow Shaman and the Ogre Magi are there to help the Razor. And it looks like Silencer's going to wind up dying. Razor, meanwhile, slips away with 60 HP.
This would be a perfect time for a Zeus ult, but no one picks Zeus because no one really likes Zeus anymore in Dota, except me.
Double damage.
Slow and squishy.
You don't need to be fast when your ult reaches across the map, Lumbee.
Current meta does not really favor slow and squishy heroes.
Current meta doesn't support your mom.
Nothing could support your mom.
The welfare system probably could.
Conceded. Tidehunter's still not level 3 yet.
Let's see.
So Dazzle found a double damage rune. And he'll make use of it to right-click the Razor a couple times.
Up.
Uh-oh, Razor doesn't have any spells off cooldown. He can't break the last word. That's 6 seconds of this.
Silencer, try right-clicking Razor. Thank you.
Well, there's Tide's level 3. Possibly soon to be level 4. Oh, but he gets to the high ground and the vision is removed before Ogre Magi can stun him, so they're forced to let him go.
And then he gets the bottle up. He could have turned around and fought that if Lion wasn't a complete loser. By the way, Lion has a demerit now.
Glad to hear that you're still taking notes.
I'm not taking notes. I'm keeping it in my head now.
Oh, why aren't you taking notes?
I don't know. You guys too lazy to get paper out?
Fair enough.
Oh, this prescription has a back on it. I can write on this shit. Like anyone's gonna actually read these prescription notes anyway. Seriously though, Lion flubbed the last attempt to gank Silencer and Razor, and he pretty much let himself be killed by Razor there, but Silencer didn't do too good there either.
Looks like Tide finally being left alone and laying the Chaos Knight for a little bit, and even with his level disadvantage, that's... Oh, last word getting blown. It's an offensive last word. They're going after this Razor.
It's going all the way bad.
Dazzle last
oh, Dazzle save.
Razor can't do the same though.
Silencer just does some of the damage.
Yep, I'm guessing.
But Razor goes back in.
Razor stole all his damage. Not that it helps him against Lion's magic damage. Lion's mouth.
Don't use a clarity. Just walk past the base. No, you're wasting your items. Oh well. At least you don't have another demerit.
Tidehunter finally able to get some CS going. Probably pretty glad about that.
He is really happy that he's one of the tankiest heroes in the game early.
Yep, wasn't too much help when he was up against the trial lane, but now that it's just him and Chaos Knight, he can CS away. As long as the lane doesn't get too pushed out. I think he might be... Okay, he was just getting something off the curry.
Yeah, he needs that, I'm assuming it was the boots.
Meanwhile, it looks like Lion's thinking about a kill on Luna. Dazzle's coming in too. Ogre Magi teleporting into support. So's the Shadow Shaman. Silencer comes up though. And the fight begins. Luna immediately starts
going in deep.
Bristleback goes in deep, but Luna manages to get away. Looks like she might get away.
But
Shadow Shaman getting awfully low though. Shadow Shaman will be the first one to go down. Luna gets moved down.
Oh, killed right before he gets the Ogre.
Bristleback dies to Ogre's stun.
Silence?
Oh wow, that's...
Oh no, Silence! Oh, wand! The
The
wand, my friend, saved his life. Remembering your wand is so useful.
I think your mic just got blown out or something. Your audio quality just went to hell.
Oh, I yelled. Is it still here?
Yes.
The bad quality or the good quality?
It's sounding a little bit better now.
You can't escape the underscape.
So poor.
At least you have a mic. I'm still using the shit that's integrated into my laptop because the one time I tried to buy a mic, it turned out to be total ass.
I blame the fact that you tried to buy something good. I just bought a cheap webcam microphone for a class I didn't even finish because the teacher was bad. That's a story for another time. Probably never.
What class
Looks
was
like
it?
Tidehunter's about to die bottom. He's really tough, but he's got a lot of lockdown on him. Now he's a frog.
Tide.
Well, he died.
I would say anybody cared, but I'm not sure anyone outside of his team cared.
The enemy team might care.
Outside of his team. Luna's gotta be loving those bloodlust charges.
Oh yeah, that... What does Bloodlust give? Movement speed and attack speed, right.
Basically, it makes an already fast hero even faster.
Movement speed, attack speed, both things that Luna loves.
And once she gets bouncing blades, Ogre Magi will be able to help her push lanes for days.
Bit surprised that in the game with Shadow Shaman, no towers have gone down yet.
I don't think he's been... Is he level 6 yet? I don't think he's been...
Sunshine Lion wrapping around. That's going to be a dead tide.
Bristleback snotting the heck out of Luna. No one's there to help her. She needs to stun him here.
Ogre Magi's not trying to fight one
Now she's trapped. Now she's dead.
Looks like Ogre Magi's going to walk away, but Shadow Shaman will give up his life.
Now Bristleback's trapped. Oh, nope. He gets away. Good job, Bristleback.
Where was Bristleback?
And meanwhile, I was watching Bristleback do nothing in particular import except not die. The Radiant was winning the game.
Bristleback getting pretty close to his Vanguard. Not the fastest Vanguard timing, but still tolerable.
Considering that he got killed really early, this is it's actually pretty good. He could have been feeding a lot more.
Dire's middle tower is
Chaos
being
Knight has now
attacked.
finished Armlet. Chaos Knight has his treads still on edge instead of switching them back to strength.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Razor coming around to try a gank on the Chaos Knight, but there's nothing really stopping Chaos Knight from just walking out. Are they going to blow the Ravage for it? Yes, they are!
I would have blown the Ravage for it, too. Oh, the Armlet might save him, but probably not.
Almost dead. Not.
Tower is under siege.
Almost only casted horseshoes, hand grenades, and thermonuclear weapons. Meanwhile, Luna blows a solo Eclipse on Bristleback. Does manage to get killed. Almost dies herself, though.
Compared to what happened last time, it's good she blew the Eclipse. She should have blew it last time she was getting killed by him as well. She might have been able to turn that into a trade rather than a death.
Tower is under attack.
It's like Shadow Shaman's pulling without stacking, might be gearing up for a push.
Dire's middle tower has been destroyed.
And the first tower goes to the Radiant.
Okay, now your audio issues are fixed.
Hooray! Time fixes all wounds.
So it does, so it does. Has Shadow Shaman hit 6 yet? No, he is not. He's still level 4.
I feel for you, Shadow Shaman.
Gotta find your levels, man.
You gotta stay in a lane. Hanging out in the jungle and I don't know, smoking that incense isn't helping. I'm assuming that's incense off of his.
Uh-oh, Luna might be in trouble. So
that's a bad
goes
place.
down. Nothing that will really.
Oh my goodness! Something dead.
Yep, that's Luna dead.
Ogre Mad Guy dead.
Tidehunter still doesn't have his Ravage because he blew it to solo kill the Chaos Knight, so he might be dead now.
Except he's gonna be fine when Razor comes in to throw. Oh no! Razor's got backup. I didn't know he had Shadow Shaman. I thought he was just suicidal.
Shadow Shaman coming in. Razor only stealing 14 damage. Looks like it might
now
be
he's
enough to
stunned.
turn this fight around, and Razor goes down. Tidehunter's left all alone. Except for Shadow Shaman, but Shadow Shaman's not helping. In fact, Shadow Shaman's trying to run away so he doesn't die too.
And Shadow Shaman goes the wrong way.
Somebody's on a roll. 3 down.
Dire's top tower is under
Triple kill down the
attack.
way of Chaos Knight.
You don't even care.
And Silencer got a lot of int for that.
And this is probably going to be a tower kill too. He is sitting on 24 stolen int.
That means he's been around 12 deaths.
Wow.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
He is born witness to 12 of 16
Dire's
deaths.
top tower has been destroyed.
That's almost stealing 5 intelligence from every hero. That
Also,
may not sound like much, but that's what, 80 mana?
yep. No, actually, 80. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more.
It's 13 mana per point of intelligence.
It's 12 times 24. Oh, you mean from each hero?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's like 75, 65, something like that.
Mine getting wrapped around on. Probably be dead. Yep.
We're diving really hard for this Ogre Mad guy, but they're not going to take it.
Might be able to get some damage in on the tower though.
Oh, Ogre's coming back. He wins round 2.
I would recommend that he not come back.
This is actually a really bad team to try to come back against. The Reality Rift can ruin your life even when you know you're completely safe.
Meanwhile, the Dire take the tier 1 bottom for Radiant. And now they're teleporting in. Might try to defend this. I'm not sure if they want to though. Ravage is off cooldown, but Tide doesn't have a blink.
More importantly, there's no one to deal a lot of damage with them. Ogre Magi could die after getting 1 spell off. This is looking pretty dire for the Dire, to be honest. Luna's got Luna's lost most of her safe places to farm.
Yep.
And Silencer, whether he deserves to be or not, is cocky enough to be standing in their jungle just farming.
Yeah, I'm not sure how wise that decision is, but it looks like he won't actually be punished for it anyway.
He's level
11,
so he could probably stand up to just about everyone but Razor and someone with some CC.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Speaking of someone with some CC, here comes the Tidehunter. He thought about the Ravage, but he didn't get it off before the Global Silence went down.
He has it now, though.
I'm not sure if he wants to kill the Silencer, though. He doesn't have much in the way of escapes. He doesn't have his Force Staff finished.
And that's bad news, Bear. There comes the slow.
Silencer pops him back in a desperate attempt to keep himself alive. Bristleback's coming in, but
Bristleback snots to stop the Luna.
Not 1v4. Well, 2v4, I guess.
3v4.
So, teleport in from the Lion. Silencer finally goes down. Dazzle teleporting in as well.
And a wasted teleport because he did not commit.
Yep, they'll just have to let him go.
I think he could have. I think if he was feeling ballsy, him and Bristle could have picked that Shadow Shaman right off the back. But I think that would have just baited the Ravage out, and that would have ended all kinds of badly.
Yep.
Good play on the Dyer's part. It's good to see that they haven't fallen asleep.
Yep, getting good pickups like that is exactly what they need to get back into this game.
And Silence...
Oh. They are definitely behind right now, but they have not lost yet.
And Silencer is one of the better people, one of the highest level people on the Radiant team, so putting him down and keeping him down is very important. Because with that 24 bonus intelligence, he hits pretty hard.
Luna getting close to her finished BKB, about 1,000 gold away.
She's probably loving that.
Once she finishes it, she'll finally be able to buy a damage item.
Top tower is under attack.
Well, the Helm of the Dominator gives some damage. I don't know why she didn't get a better damage item, though.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
I mean, if you got it...
The Dire are a team that really wants to stack the Ancient Camp. Luna can farm it fastly with Glaives, Tidehunter can help out with Anchor Smash.
I still think with your 3 supports, you could just have someone do that for you. You don't need to... You don't really need to get Helm of the Dominator before an important item like BKB.
Illusion.
Well, it also provides her with a bit of lifesteal to help her stay alive in fights.
Yeah, but that's what the Morbid's for. It's 900 gold that could have been going into her BKB. Razor wants to fight. He pops his ult, but unfortunately, he's only really going to get to use that on an illusion.
Premature. I want to make a premature ejaculation joke, but I can't really think of a good one. Oh well.
Yep.
Oh, looks like Razor's diving pretty deep. I might wind up regretting this, or perhaps Lion will wind up regretting trying to wrap around.
But here comes the Chaos Knight. And it looks like Ogre Magi is going to regret it as much as Lion does.
Ogre Magi trade for Lion. There's the Ravage. Luna's awfully low. And Luna goes down.
Right after getting double damage.
That's low on HP, but he's also Shell of Grid, so he might be able to get away. Razor, meanwhile, getting some very nice damage steal off on the Bristleback, but Bristleback just gets so much damage from his ulti anyway. It's not like he has to care.
Now Tidehunter's disarmed.
Yep, Tidehunter is now disarmed.
Silencer might be able to kill him before he goes.
No! Looks like he won't, but I don't think the Tidehunter's going to get away. Chaos Knight's giving chase, and Chaos Knight draws back.
He wouldn't have been able to make it without really getting beat up by the tower. I don't think it's worth it. It would have been worth it if you could have caught him, but I don't think you would have been able to catch him. Line.
Dyer's bottom tower is under siege.
A bit instead.
Dyer's structures have...
I really have...
Spot, but I don't think that clip's going to save it.
I really have...
heroes there to help out.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Yeah, that glyph ain't good. That glyph ain't doing anything.
Yeah, it buys a little time.
As we both know, it's better to lose 5 seconds here and gain a minute later whenever you fight off a very crucial defense.
Well, I don't know. The timing of that glyph might have been the reason why they decided to fall back now instead of pushing for the T2.
Maybe. But, maybe I'm just being too cynical.
Plus, it's not too likely that the... Hang on one sec. That the Radiant will be pushing for tier 3s within the next 5 minutes anyway.
Well, I have to say, I don't really like what Silencer's been doing for the last, I don't know, 5 minutes. Getting himself picked off, getting in situations where his teammates aren't there to help him. Because he does enough damage and alters enough fights to really win them. When he's by himself, it doesn't mean anything. He died to a Tide Hunter, solo fighting, because he got caught in a fight he couldn't win. He would have killed that Tide Hunter and got lots of money if he had a team with him.
I don't really think that the money is a valuable thing. What's really valuable is every point of intelligence you steal, because Tide Hunter's int isn't that great.
Yes, but the money means more damage, so you can kill them more often, Lumbee. More often.
It would be really nice if there was a way to see just how much int has been stolen from a hero.
That would be nice. They'll probably have that in by Dota 3 in about 20 years.
Is that the one that will also display mana bars above enemies?
No, but Dota 3 will have made 3 more heroes into females, and they'll probably have changed Windrunner's name back to its true name. Mostly because Blizzard will have probably folded from bad business decisions by then.
They did remove artifacts.
Good business decision. Blizzard's going to last another 10 years. Blizzard doesn't really have to work that hard to last longer as long as they keep making good decisions.
Like reverting a bad decision?
Yes.
Meanwhile, Lion's about to die. Silencer pops his Global Silence, runs like hell.
And Lion gets fed, but here comes the team.
It's going to be a full fight breaking out over Magi going down, not really doing all that much. Dazzle gets Shallow Grave before he goes down. Luna's awfully low. She's magicking me, but that won't be enough to save her.
And that's
nice damage.
That's a 2 for 3.
Yeah, they do force the Radiant back, but unless they force him out too late, Luna's already dead.
More importantly, Razor, I don't know, he plasma fielded the Serpent Wards. That probably hurts their feelings a little bit.
It offended Roshan.
Yeah, but Roshan, he's the old man who doesn't like kids on his lawn. Can't really not offend that guy.
The tower is under attack. So just continue doing whatever it was you were doing.
Looks like Razor's about to find a DD rune. Don't think he'll really be able to do all that much with it, though. There's no one nearby.
He doesn't really need to do that much. He could just go in the jungle and start stealing some camps.
True.
Of course, if he runs into that Chaos Knight, he will be a little sour about how much damage he probably is going to take.
Slaps him once, runs away.
That's actually a pretty good tactic. It makes the Chaos Knight wonder if he's going to be ganked, and now Chaos Knight ain't killing that camp.
I agree that it's good tactical sense, but it's also still really funny.
Oh yeah, it's basically like 2 kids fighting and one shoves the other, then it runs away, and then the kid comes back later and shoves down the sandcastle. It's like beach fights. Yeah. Beach fights.
So Razor might be in a little danger. There's 3 Radiant heroes in the jungle just waiting for him to overextend, but he won't. He won't just back off.
Well, thankfully, he is fast as all get out.
Yep, he's got full ranks in his passive. He's got the phase boots.
And he gets to 455 whenever he pops those babies.
He's at 400 even when they aren't popped. Dude's fast is the point that we're getting at.
To put it frankly, he got to go fast.
Shadow Shaman, level 8, 25 minutes, probably said. I think that's the lowest level so far. Yep.
He's been doing a lot of supporting, but that shows. Sometimes that shows when your team's not getting
picked off. Of the Shadow Shaman. They're going in on this.
And this is a bad
decision that might work out.
Now that
the Shadow Shaman is playing
silence.
Tide Hunter just managed to get the Ravage off. Global Silence being dispelled by the Kraken Shell, but unfortunately the Global Silence doesn't actually do that much. Razor gets the kill on Silence, so the Silence can steal more in for the team fight that they're about to lose, but still, it's a 4 for 1 trade.
Going from Bowick.
Make that 4 for 2, Luna coming in from behind. Oh!
4 for 3!
Radiant's courier has fallen.
Oh, and she gets the courier! She's chasing the Bristleback too. I don't think that's a kill that she's going to be able to get, though.
But she's still got to hang around for a lot of kills. She is loving it.
Oh, yes. I think that trade was definitely worthwhile. They got both the cores, they got the courier.
The courier is the one that's going to sting. I don't think they lost very much cargo.
Yeah, one of their cores was the one that survived and got so much delicious farming and all that. I think Razor lasted until pretty late into the fight, too.
Razor died. Razor was the last death. For the Dire, that is.
Well, I guess that he was only around for one of the kills, which was actually the kill that he got.
He's not complaining too much. He just wish he didn't have to die.
And I'm putting our iron branches down. Farewell, iron branches.
You think
like
she's
going for a Manta next?
Either a Manta or one of the other things that builds off an ultimate orb, but obviously the Manta makes the most sense.
Well, she's not getting a sheep stick, and she's not getting a Scotty because she's got the helm of the Dominator.
Hey.
Wait, no, Scotty stacks with lifesteal orb effects. I guess it could be a Scotty.
It could be a sheep stick.
I doubt it's a Scotty.
Could be a sheep stick. Could be.
Maybe she's going to sell it by a Divine Rapier.
Now hang on. She'd have to sell her Ring of Aquila for that.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
The creep's
killed the top tower.
Creep's doing work.
Smoke from the Radiant. Oh, and it looks like they're going to find a tide.
No.
Brazzers.
Oh, they didn't need the finger there.
Agreed. That was a bit of a waste. Cooldown
I
might
mean,
not be that bad though. Never mind. It's 100-second cooldown. Probably shouldn't have been used there.
They got a punish-free kill, but that's 100 seconds where they can't pretty much instantly send Shadow Shaman to the other side.
So that's a very important hero that's down now. Although I think Titan... Oh no, Titan had his Ravage, so that pickup left to get the tower. Never mind, that was a good use of him.
Dire's middle tower has
Of course, Tide didn't waste to get away like a smart person, and he's going to have that when he gets back. It's smart. He played very well and not react. Oh god.
He will get a bit of damage on her. Okay, now the rest is coming. Mine comes oh.
Goodbye.
Bad Shadow.
Goodbye, Shadow. Good night, sweet prince.
Pulled into the team, melted instantly.
I learn life.
Silencer learns a very painful lesson about backdoor protection.
And Shadow Shaman learns the buyback, but doesn't give you an "Are you sure?" prompt. I'm assuming he was clicking it to test to make sure that it worked, but it's not how that button works.
I'm guessing that they thought that the Radiant were going to push their tier 2 bot. They really want to save that one. That's their last tower, and if they lose that, then they have no Roche control at all.
I have to say they weren't even in position to really help the Shadow Shaman if they came in. That tower could have been gone by the time they fought for it. Another dive.
This is ballsy. Very ballsy, Razor.
It's not going to pay off either.
This is smart.
Oh my god, it is going to pay off. Maybe.
Razor goes down, so does the Lion. Dazzle getting low, but he was
Ravage.
There's the Ravage.
He was saving it.
Down goes the Dazzle. Looks like Razor went down. Luna might be in danger.
That's 4 in a row.
And Luna goes down.
2 down.
Looks like Chaos Knight will get away. Yep. 5 for 3.
So close. And yet, Chaos Knight is his Manta.
Chaos Knight also has a haste. I'm sure he'll make good use of that.
That's a word I said once. Remember, kids, whenever your hero makes illusions, you need to have more illusions, so your enemy's even more afraid of your illusions being the illusions.
Well, Manta's pretty good on Chaos Knight, because if you go for the Reality Rift, then the Manta illusions also stick with you. So it makes it that much easier to cage someone in.
One of the very few heroes who, by agreement of most people, is very good to get both Sange and Yasha on.
Yep.
Especially when you can switch Luna off and make her hate her life.
Sange and Yasha into Heaven's Halberd plus Manta is pretty boss on Chaos Knight. Looks like he's not going for the Halberd, though. Looks like he still has his power treads on Intelligence instead of Strength.
He needs that extra intelligence. He's taken some community college courses.
Silencer pops his Global Silence. He's trying to run for it. I think he might get away, maybe? Perhaps?
Lion, however, is probably going to die. Safe.
Here's the Dazzle. Razor's diving hard for this.
Razor's got a lot of heal on him.
And it's not going to be too much longer before all that damage that he's getting from Static Link wears off. Looks like it won't be enough to save Silencer, though, with support finally coming in.
Silence.
That's why
you need to give chase.
That's why you buy awards.
Doesn't have his ulti anymore, though.
Oh, Razor's in a bad place.
The stun. Razor has overcommitted and he could pay for it with his life.
Except the team's not going to be able to catch him.
So he'll walk away.
Yes, yes. Oh, that was a great mad lib.
Ow, ow, this tower is a jerk. Lion's stealing like 3 mana.
Having negative armor really sucks near towers.
And while all that's going on, Chaos Knight takes out his tower.
Good job.
Why not?
Because illusions are cheap. This is the one thing the Dire doesn't want to let happen. They're letting Chaos Knight do whatever he wants.
To be honest, he's sitting on top of the net worth chart at the moment. He's a good 2,000 gold ahead of Luna.
Has Chaos Knight even been in team fights? I'm pretty sure most of the team fights I've seen, he was not there. Or he was walking away from them because he was scared of dying.
Yeah, he was a pretty heavy player in that last team fight. He does some serious damage when his ulti's up. Right now, I'm pretty sure it's still down there.
He's got 82 seconds before he can even think about using that again. But he's got Manta Style. So, and he's got his boots set on Int, so he'll always have mana for his Mana Style.
Oh, there they are. Strength Dreads, yeah.
Up, I guess he dropped out of school. Kids, don't be like Chaos Knight.
Community colleges for losers anyway. Harvard or bust.
Good luck, sucker. Year at Harvard cost more than Miss House did.
Well, that's why you get top-tier scholarships.
Good luck, sucker. You pretty much only get into Harvard if you're a legacy or you're rich.
Radiant's the only Dire side jungle for a bit.
You might be able to get into Brown, though, and Brown's still in the Ivy League. And Chaos Knight just killed Luna's branches. I just want to say that's 50 gold she could have right now if she would have used the courier to take those home. That may cost her the game.
I don't think the game's quite that close.
It's going to cost her the game, Lumpy.
Radiant currently sitting on about a 10k gold in XP.
Luna, 1 demerit.
I do agree that the Dire definitely aren't out of this, so one good team fight is all that it could take to win it.
That ward on the high ground is gonna suck, though.
Yep, provides full vision for a future push into either of these lanes.
And worse, they'll know who's gonna blink down and ruin their lives before the creeps are up there.
At least I think it provides full vision. Hang on. Okay, never mind. Only provides vision for a push on top.
It's getting dewarded. It provides vision for nothing. That's one of the few times where ward wars actually make sense. You should be very aggressive about defending your high ground when you're in this situation. I don't think anyone on the Radiant has a blink dagger to take advantage of that, mind you. Oh, Lion does. But he wouldn't want to blink in there.
Yep. They've got something much more important to do at the moment, namely taking Roshan. Dire know that this is happening, though. They've smoked up. They're following. Oh,
here comes the team fight.
There's the global silence. Silencer's not going to be able to run before the Rosh goes off. Silencer gets the Aegis.
2 heroes dead.
Both already melted.
Oh god, they're all dying.
Silencer goes down, Razor goes down. Luna's looking awfully low.
3 down.
Over Magi goes down, Shadow Shaman is now the last one alive. And that's probably the...
They might be able to fight it off with a... They don't have any buybacks. It's GG if the Radiant actually bothers to push.
They didn't even get Silencer's Aegis. He was up for that entire fight. He has 56 stolen intelligence. I know for a fact that that's...
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Silencer.
Bad news for you fans of Dire's middle tower.
Chaos Knight's just mad that he dropped out of college and he is not as smart as Silencer.
Well, that's what you get for being a strength hero.
Hey, he should have stayed for the scholarship. The education's still good. Athletic scholarships are where the money's at, man. If you can play sports, you can get through any college practically for free.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Mind you, the NCAA will ruin your life and any chance you have to make money off of playing college sports. But that's a story for another time. Don't trust the NCAA, kids.
Well, that's why you have a college scholarship.
In before copyright claim on this video by the NCAA.
Man, I hope that doesn't happen.
Invisibility.
Signs are about to die once, possibly even twice.
He's probably going to die twice.
Surprise, Sheet 6 doesn't disable static link. Yeah, they're just letting him die.
Here comes the team, though. They might be able to, I don't know, do nothing.
Watch him die.
Oh, those illusions are hurting.
Oh yeah, Chaos Knight illusions do it. And the damage. Although I think those are actually Manta illusions.
Even the Manta illusions are hurting at this point. But now Chaos Knight's in a bad spot. The Courier! Glockles!
Courier goes down again. Those bouncing glaives, man.
Glockles! Bouncing glaives and Tidebringer are the leading causes of Courier death.
Looks like they're going to be able to get Chaos Knight.
If he targets his mantle wisely, maybe he'll be able to dodge it.
Never mind, Chaos Knight's going to get away. Bristleback will nobly give up his life.
Maybe. Nope, he's dead.
Never mind, he's dead. Still, that was all in all a pretty good fight for the Dire. Maybe this isn't a good game after all.
Tower is under attack.
It's not looking good.
Creeps.
It's not looking incredibly good, though.
He was, of course, trying to get Lion, but Lion blinked away.
The Ravage!
And that's a bit more than 2 minutes that a huge team fight ulti will be on cooldown.
That hurts a lot for everybody.
I don't think it hurts a lot for the Radiant, because they...
Well, the Radiant
they just got a signed invitation to push another tier 3.
Yeah, but they're going to have to wait a half a minute for that. They're going to have to get across the map. They might not be able to effectively carry that out before the ult's back up.
I disagree. I think that they'll be whacking away at this tower right here with a good 30 seconds or so to spare. At least they will if they actually group up and push instead of farming.
Well, Lumby, given our history of casts and what people usually do in their head, I don't think they're going to be doing that.
I think what's going to happen is that Luna's going to buy a Divine Rapier and they're going to win.
I'm going to have to contest that. She's probably going to buy a crit item first, like a smart person would.
Getting crit on Luna.
But why would you get crit on Luna? She's a right-clicker, damn you.
Because a lot of her damage comes from her glaives, and the crit doesn't pass on to the bounce.
Yeah, but you're going to be right-clicking the one you want dead most.
It's better to get agi items so that you do more damage to everyone.
Yeah, she has plenty of agility items. Just soldering. She got the Eagle Song. She's going to have the Butterfly first anyway. I really think a crit item would shear that up nicely. She needs something to cut Chaos Knight down to size. It doesn't matter how many glaives you bounce. He's ignoring half of them. Roshan back in 5 minutes, though. Yeah.
That's pretty close to a minimum spawn, I think. 1, 2, 3. Okay, never mind. That's the 10-minute spawn.
That's the real spawn, not the fake spawn. Ogre Magi stealing jungle camps from Luna, who needs them more than he does. Good job, champ.
Radiant's Courier back up again.
Looks like Dazzle's about to die a miserable death. No Force Staff, no Shadow Blade.
He does have Shallow Grave, but that... Oh! Never mind, he's fine.
Jukes! Oh, the Jukes! Save a stun, kids. Save a stun. That's the lesson of the day.
This is why Ogre Magi needed his Scepter. Looks like he's going for Refresher instead. Or possibly something else that builds out of Perseverance. Ogre Magi Battle Fury.
He could be getting a Bloodstone.
Oh, right, that's the obvious thing. I'm an idiot.
Battle Fury could work, but he's not. He hasn't been playing like a right clicker.
Little signs down. Looks like Shadow Shaman's gonna die in a hurry. That's another +2 int, W58. Razor taking some serious damage. 60. Tidehunter pops his Ravage purely defensively.
Luna ult comes in.
Luna ult not really doing that much.
Luna BKB doing lots of work though. They can't stun her down while she can't be targeted.
I don't think that's going to matter. Razor and ShadeShine are both down, and neither of them have buybacks. Luna does have her butterfly finish, but how much is that really going to help?
Probably not very much. Chaos Knight's actually just going to go top and go man mode on the top. Fortify.
So that's probably the ultimate part 2.
There's the ult. Oh no!
Ow! That was painful to watch.
I think what happened there could be best described by one of those cartoon fight clouds, where the person just comes out looking so beat up after like 5 seconds of fighting. Or maybe a meat grinder. That was pretty fast.
Bad use of wards there. More brothers in action. That's definitely a good game.
If that isn't good game, the Radiant wants them to win.
Dire's top barracks
Don't worry,
has fallen.
Yoda, you're still our favorite in our hearts.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Especially since the Dire aren't rotating bottom to get megas.
I don't even know what he's doing. He could just walk to the middle tower and start hitting it.
Comes out. Looks like Razor might be going painfully as a result of that decision.
He's going to lose his mana because of it, at least. He's going to live painfully because they didn't really want to commit on him.
Silencer takes that damage. Silencer goes ambush, but manages to get one last end skill off the Ogre Magi.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It looks like creeps are doing the work today. The real hero of the game is the creeps, not anyone else. Don't let anyone tell you that otherwise.
It's like these are the lucky creeps that get to live.
Oh, don't worry. They can still walk into the fountain on a suicidal attempt to finish off Razor.
Never mind, they are the creeps that will die.
Oh, free people. Oh, God. Plasma field. They didn't even get the merciful... They didn't even get the merciful shredding of the fountain. They got rended by plasma field.
And that does the action.
Whew. That was, this is a good game, all told.
I feel that we have learned a valuable lesson.
Is the lesson that even though Latin is overplayed, it often means that you're probably going to win?
Indeed. This was ElOhTeeBee.
And, I don't know, whatever I am today. ShadeShine.
Signing off.
Goodbye.